The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Nice control. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you At full speed, he gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's forced to go back. Rudiger. Ricky Puig. He's gone for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Hakimi. And it's Pedri. Bale. And it's Rijkaard. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. And the keeper beats it away. Rijkaard touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Yep, it's a corner. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu. Decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Olise getting this one clear. He's having a hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pedri!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Azar. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And he's picked it up out wide, and it's played in. Oh, good climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Amiri, and here's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. Cafu attempts a clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Olise. Mbappe, and this is it's Azar! Goal, Milan! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Mbappe! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Amiri. And it's Pedri. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ricky Puig.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Azar. Pedri. And here's Bale. Van Dijk. Azar. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Amiri. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Cross needs to be good. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Pedri, distributed tidily. He's picked his real chance! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are... And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second chance, surely! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mbappe.
Milan really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Azar chooses to go cross-field. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rijkaard. It's a super give and go, aimed at the far side.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Mbappe, now it's Bale. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a cute ball. Dink through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ruben Diaz running with the ball. Good ball, good take. Tries one from range. Fantastic from Elise. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back to within one. Interesting. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that. And he shoots! And it's in! That is his ton, and does he not know it? Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's turning into quite a gem, this. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! This time, surely! Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ricky Puig. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the comeback is complete.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Gabriel making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Some good work on the right flank here. Elise engages and forces him off the ball. And there's the shot! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's going to be another throw. He's picked his way through. Gerrard. Azar. Elise. And it's Azar. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Loose ball now. This time, surely!
Madrid definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Tries a shot! Goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Porto really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's Azar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! It's in. That's another chance. It's in. They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected.
Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Elise clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Marquinhos. This ended up in no man's land. Elise, upright and purposeful. Oh, he's having a go! gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Bale! Now, how often do you see that?
Bale probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That's a good run down the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, good climb! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. And it's Hazard. Takes the shot! Oh, brilliant save!
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And we have our very first corner. Porto are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. And he is deftly away. Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. Shot could be on. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Drama over the penalty spot. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Now it's Ricky Puig. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. Hazard, can he get it through?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Puyol. Van Basten. Now it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Now it's Olise. Great. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Madrid absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Madrid, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. Down to business again. And it's Roberto. He has found the way through. Oh, good effort. It's hit the uprights. In he goes again. And it's in. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Olise. Good chance here! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance for a shot! Hazard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hazard making good progress. Hazard running at top gear. And it's Gerrard. Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't to take any risks.
Hazard. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end? A great chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Delivers with whip. Ricky Puig can see things others simply cannot. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Here's a chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Those, Peter, too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out.
The site.